Okay, in this video, I want to show you how to crop and resize your video, and then to select your frames and then turn that in for grade. Okay. All right. So first of all, I have these black bars over here on the sides of my screen. They're kind of cropping in on my video. So I just want to crop out to this is my edge of my video. Okay. The way I want to do that is I'm going to go up here to this wrench. I'm going to click on that. You got these options here. Make sure it's on canvas because it's going to give you this crop and resize. I'll click on that. I'm going to pull that in to the edge where I want it. And I'm going to go to done. And that's going to crop all my frames. Might take a second. And there we go. It's cropped all the way to the edge. Now I'm going to select the frames I want to use for this video. So first of all, let's go to settings. And I want you to see that this is a 20 frame rate of FPS of 27. We only need 6. So I'm just going to bring this down to 6. So what I'm going to do for this, I'm sure there's other ways you could go about figuring out what frames you're going to do, but I'm just going to select every 6th frame and then go with that. I feel like if I select every 27th frame, I'm just going to miss a lot within the video that takes place. So, as long as you end up with 60 frames in 10 seconds, you can do it however you want. Okay? So, now I'm going to click on this layers button, and I don't want any of this video that's all down through here where he's in the capsule, getting ready to come out of the capsule. I just want where he's starting to come up out of the capsule, which I think is about right here. Right? So I'm just going to start about right there. Okay, that'll be my first frame, and that's this one right here. So I'm going to have to deactivate all 70 of these. Actually, I could just delete them, just like this. Takes a little while, of course, and maybe I won't sit here and do all these frames, just demonstrating how you can get rid of frames that you're not going to use. But also, you can just deactivate as well. They might still be there, just when you go play your video, they won't be there. They won't show. I'll go ahead and do this real quick. So you can see. Alright, so if I go back to here, you see that is now basically my first frame. Okay? Now, to select my frames, again, I have my first one selected, so I'm going to skip the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then play that one, skip the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, you'd be amazed how many frames there can be in just somebody opening a capsule, standing up, raising their arm. Oops. I could probably even skip more, in this. It might be kind of jittery. Now, this is where things start to kind of flash, and you can see that in this frame. So I don't want to skip that frame. That's an important frame. Something important's happening. He's getting ready to transform. So I want to leave that. I'll just undo the frame before it, and I'll just make that my next frame. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay. So important things happen with lighting and flashing and stuff that's going on, and I don't want to miss those frames. So maybe I should get a frame that's not got the flash, then another one with the flash, and another one with the flash, some more without the flash, and then this is where we get that red scene, and he's there, and he's kind of coming forward. And I don't want to skip all those either, so I'm just going to skip some and go from the red to the light, the red to the light. Now see, if I was skipping over 27 frames, I'd be missing this stuff. And this is where he's getting closer now. So now I'm only skipping every, what was that, 3 frames here. So now I'm skipping every 5. Okay. So now I'm going to skip the next 5. Okay. So I got a lot more video that I can do. And that might be 60 frames already that I have selected. And I can go back and count that, and that might be all a rotoscope. So if I play this, this is what that looks like. And now it's going to go very slow motion because the video is playing with all those frames, but yet I have it at frame rate is 6 frames per second. So anyway, so when you have that and you're ready to turn it in, let me think here. I think if you go to Gallery, and then you're going to go to Import. No, not Import. I think if oh, sorry. I'm going to go to Share. So I'm going to go to Share, and I'm going to go to Animate MP4. Okay. So I'm going to go to Export. Now there is a way you could rename all this as well to not have that name, but I'll show that later. So I'm going to go to Export, and then that exported, and I'm going to Save Video. Okay, if you can see that, it says Save Video. I'm going to click that. All right, and now I'm going to go to my camera roll and open it there, and there it is. That just shows the frames I selected. Okay, and from there what you'll do is you can open Canvas in Safari and turn that in for a grade. Okay, that's it.